Hey guys, can you hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up. Greet, I see you on there. Hello, hello. If you can hear me, please give me a thumbs up because I'm trying a thing, the microphone and headphones, and I'm not sure if you can hear me. So if you can give me a thumbs up, that would be awesome. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Monday. I hope everybody is doing good. It is freezing cold here in Ajax, Toronto today. So I am inside bundled up, but I want to chat with you guys today about some FAQs that I get a lot in my DM about spray tanning business. So unfortunately, Lucy from Tanning Lux was supposed to join us and she isn't able to, but luckily I have all the questions already saved on my computer right here. So I'll be able to answer them for you. And of course, if you have any questions, you're welcome to pop them into the chat box below and I will do my best to get to them as well. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to start just by giving you guys like a little rundown about my spray tanning business. So I've actually been spray tanning for a decade. 10 years. Oh my God. I know. So I started spray tanning kind of as like a side hustle to add on to my makeup business. And I really did treat it like an add on to my makeup business for a number of years. And then when I opened my commercial space back in 2017, I actually went to the Sunless Summit in Texas, and that was a total game changer for me because I realized there was like so much potential in the sunless industry. And if you guys hear a banging, it's because we bought a mini trampoline for my kids, for me and my kids, and my daughter's literally doing gym class in the room right next door. So I'm sorry if you guys can hear that background noise, but homeschool quarantine life is real. Anyway, so yeah, I started doing the spray tanning as like an add-on to my makeup business, and it was a really great add-on. Like it was a no-brainer because if you wear makeup and you have a spray tan, you know it makes such a big difference. Like just the skin looks so much nicer. It's glowing, and it's great for brides who are wearing white dresses. So it was a great add-on for me. But as I mentioned, when I went to the ASTP, I remember sitting in one of the seminars and one of the ladies speaking, I can't remember her name right now, but she said that she did 200, or her salon did something like 200 spray tans in one day. And I was like, what the fuck? I couldn't believe it. And that was in the States, so it might be a little bit different. I noticed like Canada's a little bit behind in the sunless industry, but we are growing fast and everyone is loving it. But I was like, wow, there's so much potential in the spray tanning industry, and I never really realized it. So when I started focusing on growing the sunless business, it actually turned around and started becoming my number one service. Still do lots of makeup, we still do weddings and everything like that. But the cool thing about the spray tanning is that clients are coming back consistently because they start to get addicted to the look and how they feel with a spray tan. So that's kind of how my spray tanning business grew. And now I work for a spray tan class, so I'm the master trainer in Toronto. And as a result, I get a lot of DMs asking me a ton of different questions about spray tanning and spray tanning business. So I kind of compiled a bit of a list, and I'm just going to answer some of those questions. And again, if you guys have any questions, you're welcome to pop them in the chat, and I'll be happy to answer them as well. Okay, awesome. So a lot of people ask me which, also I'm recording on my laptop. So if I look down, I'm either looking at the questions or I'm trying to like do two things at once. So don't mind me. A lot of people ask me which equipment do I use for spray tanning. So I'm actually a Fuji fan. I've been using Fuji now, I guess it's been almost 4 years or so since I've been using the Fuji machines. And right now I'm using the HBLP Tan Glow, which is kind of like a mini system. Unfortunately, they don't make that system anymore, but I know that they are coming out with something comparable, I think this month, if I'm not mistaken. My other favorite system is the 2100 mini tan, the platinum machine. So it's a little bit bigger, it's a little bit quieter, and the gun that I use is the 7350, and that one has like the smaller cup as well. So I did have the bigger cup before, and I found that, I don't know if it was me, but I found that one was very leaky, and I just didn't like that there was so much solution in there, because when it was low, like say if you only wanted to use 2 ounces of solution, I find that when you maybe moved the gun or whatever, it would sort of spurt out. So I liked that the cups were smaller so I could put the proper amount of solution in there, and I don't have that issue anymore. And I find there's less waste when I have a smaller cup as well. So that is my preference. I also prefer the metal guns personally. I just find that they have a more even, fluid, smoother application than the plastic guns. That's just my personal preference. Another question is, what online booking software do you use? So I think it's really important to keep track of obviously when your clients are coming, as well as details such as if they have any concerns. I keep notes on things like if they're going on vacation or if what kind of event they have, which solution I use, or any special notes from feedback that I get from them. I usually always try to follow up, especially with my new clients, just to ask them how the tan turned out, if they have any concerns or questions, things like that. So if they have any feedback, I make sure that I write those notes in there. And so that system is Acuity. They do have a free option available, but I have the upgraded one, like the middle one. And that allows me to send text messages as well as have a membership platform on my booking system, which is awesome because I do utilize tanning memberships, which have been really great for clients that want to tan like all the time. So yep, that one's a good one. And if you guys, if you don't remember or whatever, if you want a link to it, just shoot me a DM and I'll be happy to send you a link to that platform. My favorite solution. So might be a little biased because I sell obsidian, but the cool thing about having your own business is that you don't have anyone telling you you have to sell X, Y, or Z. So coming from a retail background, I was a MAC artist for 8 years, MAC Cosmetics, and I absolutely love MAC. But when they have different launches, you were kind of encouraged to sell particular products or particular items, and I didn't always necessarily agree like that they should buy this or buy that. So the cool thing about having my own business is I get to pick and choose exactly which solutions I carry, which makeup products I carry, which equipment, which tools, everything. I get to choose the things that I like that produce the results for my clients that I'm happy with. And so when I was introduced to Obsidian, I obviously fell in love with it because it's a very versatile product. It has the option to go like super, super dark if you if you like that. Myself and a lot of my clients do like to go pretty dark, especially on vacation or warmer seasons. Also, you have a rapid option. So I think having a rapid option is pretty convenient because not everybody wants to sit with their solution on their body for like 8 to 12 hours. So especially if you have toddlers or if you exercise or if you have a busy lifestyle, you don't necessarily want to sit with solution on the body, or some people don't like to sleep with it because that topical bronzer can move around, especially on your white bed sheets. So that rapid option is definitely like a game changer for myself and for my clients. And I like that Obsidian has that option. So that's my favorite solution currently. Again, if you have any questions about that, you're welcome to shoot me a DM. Happy to hook you up with that. We do ship it. I ship it within Canada, and Spray Tan Class actually ships it internationally. So we can get that in your hands. We do have sample sizes available as well. All right. Do you think I should sell retail? So that's a great question because I actually didn't like start off selling retail, and I don't know why, but I started to realize that I started to figure out that there was a lot of different options available for people that would help to not only enhance their experience with the spray tan, but also help to, I could make more money per client. So offering something like an exfoliation mitt is a great option because not only, do I get to sell that product, but also the client can prep their skin properly, which means that their spray tan is going to look better and it's going to last better and it's going to fade more naturally. I also like to carry a body lotion that's specifically designed for spray tan because some lotions actually don't work in the favor of the spray tan and cause the tan to fade quickly or fade uneven or creates like a barrier on the skin. So next time they come for their tan doesn't develop properly. So having those two items. I also like to sell like a gradual tanner. That's a really great option for people, especially now when we're in lockdown and we can't come in for a spray tan. It's nice to have something that you can do at home. The one that I really like is by Norvell. I like that one a lot, the gradual tanner, the CC one, because it's just so easy to use. I tried honestly like 30 different self tanners and I needed to find one that was super easy for my clients to use. And that one is honestly, like you cannot mess that one up. So I think that one's great. Also, I like the Golden Hour by Spray. I love to use that one just like in the décolleté. Even I'll put it a little bit on my face, mix it with my makeup just to give like a glow on this upper body area, kind of like a touch-up option that I like to use in conjunction with my spray tan. But sometimes I use it if I'm not getting like my whole body sprayed, I'll just do this upper area that whatever's being seen. So that's another one of my favorites. So definitely, yes, you should be offering a retail option for your clients. I do think that it helps create a better experience for your clients and it helps your business. So that is a no-brainer. Any tips for growing your sunless business on IG? Yes, do Instagram lives. It's consistency, right? So about 3 years ago, again, the same time that I opened my commercial space, I decided I would make a big commitment to growing my social media. And it's honestly taken me a number of years to figure it out. And then once you figure it out, Instagram changes it. So you have to continuously figure out what's working and what isn't working for your social media. But I definitely think just showing up is going to be, the best way for you to do that. Also, you should get to know your audience. Who are you speaking to? What is the message that you're trying to send, and be consistent with that. And you'll just learn as you go along. There's lots of different like hacks and tips. I spend a lot of time creating videos and things like that. So there's tons of different apps that you can use. If you want something specific, shoot me a DM. I'm happy to send you any of that information. All right, do I need an extraction fan? So I actually didn't have an extraction fan when I first started spray tanning. And I found that when I was doing it mobile, that was okay because you're only doing one tan or so in location, or a couple at a time. But then if you're working from home, or if you have a salon, then I 100% would recommend it, because the spray tan solution gets everywhere. It is such a mess. So it's really great that you can have a tool like the fan to suck up that excess solution so that it doesn't get everywhere. So my first room was actually white, and I didn't have an extraction fan initially. And I just found everything to be dirty all the time. And then I did start noticing that it was bothering me actually inhaling the spray tan all the time. So I started wearing a mask, and then I started using an extraction fan, and that really helped. I also used two HEPA filters in the room as well. Now I actually built a whole extraction unit that has 3 fans built in, and then I have 2 filters on the other side as well. So now the side of my tanning room is white again. I wanted to test it out because I like the look of the white wall. And I've had this space now for 3.5 months, and it's still relatively clean. I still have to clean it all the time, obviously, but it doesn't destroy the room like it would if you had no filters or no fans in there. So that's really important. All right. Is there such thing as DHA free solution so I can practice? Yes, 100%. A DHA free solution is a solution that is only having the topical bronzer in it. So basically, after you rinse that off, you have nothing left, right? Just your regular skin tone, because the DHA is the active ingredient that's actually going to cause that fake tan to develop, right? So if you don't have that, then it's just rinsed off. So it's great for practice. However, from my experience, most of the time, even if you're practicing and say you're spraying your sister, your cousin, your friend, or something like that, they probably want a tan. Like, even if it's not the greatest ever, if you're practicing, they know that you're practicing. And there's so many ways that you can correct a mistake. So it's not a big deal. And like, worst case scenario, they could always rinse off and the tan would be very natural looking, even if they rinsed off like an hour or two after. So you probably don't need that, but there is options available if that is something that you're interested in. Okay. A lot of other beauty professionals, like hairstylists and makeup artists, actually ask me, do you think spray tanning is something I should get into as a side hustle? And my answer is depends what you want out of your life and business, right? So for me, I wanted to offer multiple services because makeup itself is something that is usually event based. So people are typically coming to makeup not on a consistent basis. And I just am a person that likes variety. And I also loved spray tanning. I just loved being tan. So I just wanted to offer a service that I loved and that I enjoyed doing. So for me, it made sense because it wasn't very hard for me to learn. And I already had a client base. So it was very easy for me to transition my makeup clients into spray tan clients. So it really depends what your goals are. The one thing I love about spray tanning is that you can do it from home. You can do it mobile. You can literally fit everything into a small suitcase. So it's pretty convenient for traveling. There's pretty low startup costs, especially considering like you don't really have a lot of overhead with spray tanning. So it's a very simple side hustle to get into. And also keep in mind, it doesn't just have to be a side hustle. You can grow that into a large business if you choose to do so. So I would say it all depends on what your goals are. But if you enjoy being tan and you enjoy helping women look and feel beautiful, and you're looking to have something that's sort of flexible and it can grow, then I would say, yes, you should. Busy spray tan days are typically Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Also, it didn't really conflict with the makeup schedule. So for me, it worked hand in hand. All right. Is it okay to mix solutions? So, yes, technically it's okay to mix solutions. However, if you want to duplicate that process from client to client, it can become a little bit difficult. So if you want, say if you mix one solution half and half, well, that's great, but it's not always going to be exact, right? So unless you're measuring it, which could be a little bit time consuming, I wouldn't recommend it. Should I use prep spray and does it make a difference? So I wasn't much of a prep spray believer. And then I tried it and I found that my clients, especially those that have very dry skin or in the colder months when all of our skin seems to be drier, the spray tan would fade less naturally. So once I started using the prep spray, and I'd focus it on the areas more so that they have dry skin. So on their calves and their shins, where they have maybe they're shaving their legs and things like that. I found that using the prep spray, especially focusing it on that area, really helped for the tan to develop evenly and to fade much more naturally. So it is like a toner, but for the whole body. So it helps to restore that pH balance, which does make a big difference in the development and the fade process of a spray tan. All right. Where to find social media quote graphics or to make your own. So I love using Pinterest for getting inspired on making social media graphics or quotes. So I'll just head on there to Pinterest and I'll just type like pink quote spray tan makeup or whatever it is that I'm looking to make a graphic for Instagram. So I'll just get my inspiration from Pinterest and then I create all of my graphics through the paid Canva app. So that one, there is a free version, but I like the paid because you can save your branding colors, your branding fonts, and you have access to everything. When you have the free version, there is some limitations. So yeah, that's what I like to use. And I love Canva. I use it every single day. I use it for creating documents. I use it for creating presentations. I use it for creating graphics, information for my website, all kinds of things. So I absolutely love Canva. If you haven't tried it, you definitely should check it out. So that is my whole list of questions that I put together for you guys today. I didn't see anybody writing anything specific, so I don't think I missed anything that you guys were asking. I hope that was helpful. I hope you learned something. I hope that was informative. If you guys have anything else that you're curious about, please let me know. If you're interested in more information about learning how to spray tan or offering spray tanning as a beauty business or a side hustle, reach out to me anytime. I'll be happy to answer any questions. Have a great day, guys. Happy Monday.